Hey guys, guess who's back? It is Bo from Your Nightmare Racing, and this month is still going to be busy for me. I'm going to be traveling out west. I've never been to Las Vegas, Nevada in my life, but one of my players, he's a freshman actually, qualified for the national championship. It's quite an honor. There's only 24 across the entire country in our sport, which qualifies, and that's over 650 um, athletes. So to be in the top 24 going for the national championship, I'm going to be glad to be there to support her. It's also going to be one of the last things I do. The good news is, I guess, for myself, my health, and my family, is that I got a job locally. Finally, after so many years of being on the road, so many years of coaching being on the road. Beginning May 1st, I'm going to be starting a local job, which has me around here to work on some hobbies. This isn't my only hobby, and I'll be trying to do all of them, including this. Let's get into it. First, I would be remiss if I didn't thank um, Michael from Extreme Diecast Racing sending me this 50-foot pack Trans Am or Firebird. I'm sorry, it's a hot bird. I guess a Firebird, and then also this 66 or 67 Dodge Charger. These two cars are very rare, especially this Firebird, and it brings quite a penny on eBay. I'm not going to run them today, but I will be running them in a future video. Michael, thank you. Please check out his channel. He has the best 6-lane track ever. It can't be beat. It's seamless 6 lanes on a beautiful transition, and it's a half-mile track, which is pretty amazing. Go check out Extreme Diecast Racing. Now with that, before we get into anything, prior to leaving, I was running some red lines. And this guy here, this Indy Eagle, weighs a whopping 24.9 grams. Reason I'm bringing him out and running him first is that anything under 25 grams is running 2150s and up on my track. This thing is running sub 2100s. And so the challenge is out there. If you have an under 25 gram casting you want to match up and see if it can break the record this guy's going to probably set here. We'll set an official record here. Please, by all means, send it. It's just that breaking 2100 for an under 25 gram casting is pretty rare. So let's go get him on the track and let's see what he's got. A couple of pieces of business before we run that Indy Eagle. Don Boomershine provides customer service that I have not seen in years and may not see again. Customer service anymore in our society is absolutely horrible. God bless the young people, but if you're young out there and watching, please be kind, please be courteous, and please, if you can't find help, you need to find help. Your job is not to stay there and say, I can't help you. Your job is to try to find help in any way you can. Dawn goes over and above for the customer. I was having some trouble with my finish line, not reading the times right, and I cannot get into all the details, but the man was tireless and selfless in trying to help me out, and he certainly did. Dawn, everything's looking real good right now. It just landed today. Look what else he did. I'll be painting that bad boy. He put Your Nightmare Racing on the plate face there, which is kind of cool. Next thing I did is just do from aesthetic and logistics standpoint. I just ran some eye hooks along the track just to manage the cord a little bit better. And I also finally have a pull cord. So for this Indy Eagle, which we're going to see go down the track, we're going to run them in both lanes just to show you the times that it runs and say, okay, guys, if you have an under 25 gram car, it's got to be under 25. Send it. Let's see what you got. Let me go get the pull cord set up. Let me get in position and we'll run this bad boy. All right. He sits in the far lane now from where I'm positioned. And let's get him going. Run number one. Ooh, 2112. I lied. Let's go get him set back up. All right, when I left, he was running high 2080s, low 2090s. I just did a very quick rework on him on this lane switch. Let's see what we got. 2112 for the first one. Here we go. Pretty consistent. 2112 it is. I'll still put the challenge out there. I don't know if the timer is a little different than my other one. These are the first runs official of my timer. I ran just a couple practice laps with some various cars. Okay, never mind. 2112 for under 25 grams is the mark. Come at it. See what you got. First race up is going to be some gold cars. We got a gold Lucid Air. This is from the D case. I don't think I've seen a gold Lucid Air out there raced yet. Lucids have not been very good for me. I've not had good luck. These wheels are the best I've seen out of a Lucid at 37 grams. He's going to be facing a gold E-case McLaren Elva. The Elva weighs a whopping 31 grams. Let's get these guys on a line. Let's run them. We have the Lucid in the far lane and the Elva in the near lane. Let's get these guys going. Tell me if you like the new vantage point. I'm not sure yet. Can't really evaluate until I see the video. Here we go. Race 1. Looked like the Elva took it. We have the spacer in. We're seeing really shitty times, even shittier than that 24.9 gram Indy Eagle. Let's get that spacer out and try it again. Cars are in the same lane. That time we had the Elva 2111 to 2123. We have a 12 1000 speed. Let's switch it up. The Elva with the advantage. That time it was the Lucid Air with a 2111 to a 2118. It's a faster time, but not a bigger beat. I'm not going to split hairs here. The McLaren Elva gets the win with the bigger beat, and we'll put him to the side, and we'll get a couple other vehicles up here to race that are also gold in color. Sorry about that, guys. I'm going to start it from here, and I'm going to see if there's any difference. Here we go. Oh, man. That Shelby's catching fire. Talk about graphite breaking in. 2043 for the Shelby, 2053 for the Corvette. Let's switch that up. 2043 and a 10 1000ths beat is the advantage the Shelby holds right now. That time it was all Corvette, 2041 to a 2053. He wins the race. Man, we're seeing some really weird times with these two cars. Very interesting. All right, right now I am declaring the Vet the winner because it had a bigger beat and a faster time, a lower elapsed time. I'm going to put the Shelby up against this Elva just for shits and giggles. And then we'll run both the Shelby and the Vet against the case rankings. I'll go get in my position where the pull cord is, see how that looks. All right. Shelby's in the far lane, Elva's in the near lane, meaning nearest to me. Here we go. All Shelby 2053 to 2131. Shelby with the domination. Let's go check out the cases. All right, first up in the 41 to 50 metal bottom class is the front running Fairmont, weighing in at 50.1 grams. This is the metal flake version. Let's get him on the line against that Corvette. For right now, guys, I don't trust the starts I'm getting with the pull cord. I'm going to work with that a little bit after we do this video, see if there is some consistency there or inconsistency. But for right now, I'm going to start them like I used to. Here we go. Race 1. That was the Vet because the Fairmont looked like it was trying to jump the track. 2047 to 2052. Let's switch it up. 2047 and a 5 1,000ths beat is what the Fairmont has to do to hold a spot. Well, he got it. 2035. It's more like the run to a 37 for the Vet. Now we got to run them again because the beat wasn't big enough. Both these cars are catching fire. Here we go. All right. Round 2 of this. We're doing a reset. We're going to do 2 races. Looks like the liquid on that Vet is starting to catch in. Let's see what happens here. Race 1. That is all Fairmont. 41 to a 48. Let's get him to the top. 41 and 7 1,000ths is the advantage for the Fairmont. Good start. All Fairmont again. He takes it home. 38 to a 41. That Vet is fast, but that's where these cases are right now, guys. 2038 for the weight rank case is the gatekeeper. That is really moving. And yeah, when I was able to sneak home here and there, I was doing some off-camera testing and reworks and all that fun stuff. So yeah, pretty happy with that time for the 41 to 50 metal. All right. Next up is this Shelby. Let's get out our 99 X-Side, who's been a very stout gatekeeper for me. Let's weigh him up. Let's get these guys on the track. In the 41 to 50 class with plastic bottom chassis, 43.8 gram, X-Side number 99. Let's get him in the rack. Face him up against that Ultra Hots Shelby. X-Side in the near lane. Shelby in the far lane. Shelby's out. Takes a chunk out of him. 47 to 58. 9 1,000ths beat. Let's switch it up. I love it. Let's get these cases faster. Come on, Shelby, one more time. Here we go. Shelby gets them in both. 56 to 61 in that case. With 2 wins, he's the new gatekeeper. We will move him up a row against the Fast and Furious GT40. Let's weigh this bad boy up. We'll get him in the rack. 43 grams for the GT40. Shelby in the far lane, GT40 in the near lane. start. GT40 drove around him. Actually wasn't a great start for the GT40, but 2039 as a result to a 2044. Let's get him up to the top. 5 1,000ths and 2039. That's what the Shelby has to be. Horrible start by the GT40, but again, it takes it. Horrible start, 43 to 48. He is the stopper. All right, we'll go back a couple. Get this postal delivery sidekick. Let's weigh it up here first. Plastic bottom sidekick. Fast car, 50.1 grams. Let's get him in the line. We'll give this vantage point a shot one more time for now. See what we got. We have the sidekick with a 2052 to a 2056 for the Shelby. Shelby's all over the place. All right, here we go. Race 2. Much better start. We still have the sidekick with the win. 2051 to 53. So we do have the Shelby in the ranks as the new gatekeeper. There we go. Not bad for a first outing. Let's get a new gatekeeper right away. Kind of like that. Especially this Shelby. Like I say, it is the fastest, I think, of the Ultra Hots right now, as far as I could see. And you're going to have to fish for it a little bit, guys, because all of them are not that fast. So that was, 1 out of 4 that ran at the speed that you're seeing right here. So let's go see what the next race is and get it going. All right. Right now we're going to run some GT cars. We have that Nissan 390 from last year. And we have this year's offering, which is a Mazda 787B. If you ever saw those cars live, either of these cars live, some of the best sounding cars you will ever hear. Let's get him out of the package. Let's weigh up both of them. The Mazda 787B is just a stunning looking car. They really did a good job with this. I like the Tampa work all through it. Very, very authentic. The coloring, also pretty authentic. The wheels work really, really well. I don't know how fast it's going to be, but we're about to find out. He's going to be facing a Zamac Nissan 390, 33.4 grams. This is currently, I believe, my fastest plastic in the 31 to 40 weight class. Now, I've raced 2 other Zamacs, and they have not been as fast as what is in this case here. We'll show you what this is a little bit later. Oh, I'm sorry. He's number 2. He's number 2. But I know I mentioned in a comment, I'll run my number 2 and number 3 cars. They're both under 35 grams, and they are screamers. I doubt this guy's going to be at the pace that that one is. We're about to find out. Let's go get these 2 really good-looking cars in the rack and run them. I feel way more comfortable starting it with my hand versus the pull cord right now, so I'm going to continue to do this. They are where they are. Let's see what happens. The monster's out. Oh, there is the Nissan driving around. 2076 to 2092. Pretty big beat. Let's switch it up. 2076 and a 16 1,000th beat by the Nissan. 2 good looking cars. Good start. That time it was all 390. 2073 to 2094. All right, you're going to have to take my word for it. The 2070s is nowhere near the gatekeeper in this class. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this 390, and believe me, we will not have any problems distinguishing one from the other. One is going to run in the 2030s, and this guy is going to be running probably again 2070s. So this is the one I would send to that 35 and under race for sure. This thing is stupid. It's only 1 out of 4, kind of like the Shelby's. This one now is not showing the speed that this one is. Any other 2 Zamac 390s that I've tested are nowhere near this freak. Here we go. car links. 2034 to 2072. That's an insane time for an under 35 gram casting. Let's switch it up. Freak show number 2. 2041 to 2075. It was actually a bad run for that car. All right, we're back. Just having a little fun. 34 gram casting, 32 gram casting. Let's go. Told you that was a bad run for it. 2029 for the 390, 2034 for the Man of Steel. Let's switch it up. Lanes are switched. 2029 and a 5/1000th beat by this 34 gram Nissan 390. Here we go. Ooh, bad start by the Nissan. I'm going to rerun that. He hopped like a rabbit out of that gate. 2033 for the Man of Steel. Let's get him back to the top. Here we go. Good start. At time, it was the Man of Steel 2034 to 2040. We're going to let it there. 2 fast cars for the weight that they are. All right, indulge me, guys. I have a lot of these Dodge concept cars. I know 52.1, 3-spoke gold, 53 grams, 5-spoke orange. I know they're probably not going to get into the weight cases. Maybe they will. More like just a gatekeeper spot. But for right now, I want to determine my fastest concept car because I have way too many of these. So we're just going to have some fun over the next few races and we'll ferret all this out. We'll sift it out. Here we go, race 1. Horrible start by the orange one, but the orange one kicked its ass. 47 to 74, 1 and done. All right, wrong car. At 53.1 grams, 53 grams, I'm sorry. This orange concept will be the car to beat in the Dodge Concept Challenge I'm going to be having here. For right now, can it beat the Backwoods Bomb? It sits at number 15 in the 51 to 62 weight class at 54.4 grams. Let's get him in the line. Yeah, that 51 to 62 metal class has gotten stupid. This concept is going to have to do a nitro run to beat this Backwoods Bomb. Let's see what happens. Good start. All bomb. 33 to 38. Great time. But we're talking that's the time for the gatekeeper of the 51 to 62 metal. Let's switch it up. 2033 and 5/1000ths. 37 to 39. The concept cannot do it. That is one fast concept. He's going to be very tough to beat. The many that I have. Yeah, 51 to 62 metal is tight right now, guys. But it starts out. I mean, you saw the average. Let's say it's an average of 2035 to get in there. So that's pretty crazy. Here's a couple cars that Dale from DXP Diecast Racing just featured. Definitely go check out DXP Racing, and you will not be disappointed. He does some great racing of all various types of castings, and especially featuring some of the newer ones. And he's been able to sift out some speed. This Rally Special, or Special, has been one that he found. This guy here has great wheels. This guy here, it's pretty suspect wheels. So let's get him out, weigh him up, and we'll see who's faster. 35.9 is the weight of the Rally Special that has so-so wheels. 35.9 is the weight for the one that has good wheels. Let's go get him in the rack, see who's quicker. All right, we got bad wheels in the far lane, good wheels in the near lane. Here we go. Good wheels with swimming, but we see a 2054 to a 2061. Switch lanes. Race number 2. 2059 to a 2061 for the one that has good wheels. Let's try him out in the ranks. All right, when we get into the 31 to 40 metal, you're going to see a lot of blown Camaros. You're going to see them right off the bat. This is a metal bottom blown Camaro. Coming in at 40.4 grams. And this Rally Special is a metal bottom. And again, coming in around, what is it, 30? Yeah, 35.8 or 9, 35.8 right now. Let's put these guys in the rack. I'm going to try this with the pull cord, see what we got here. See if we can get a fair start. We did. Ooh, the Rally Special. 51 to 53. Let's go. Race 2. 2 1,000ths advantage for the Rally. Good start. That time it was the Camaro. Oh yeah, he did 2048. 2 1,000ths beat with that tie. The 2048 wins. The Camaro barely edges out the Rally Special for the spot. That's a good car, guys. Definitely recommend chasing the Rally Special because there may be a freak in there. The other one didn't suck. The other one was just a few thousandths behind this one. Definitely go get it. I'm not done with this one. I'm going to probably do a rework and see what we can do to maybe get him in the ranks. Nice car. For, what, $1.25 or whatever? Yeah, it's worth it. All right, last up is just going to be some calibration of the 30 and under. Reason I'm showing this is because I don't show these cars off that too much. I don't really care about them. But for video purposes, it's showing you some different speed out there. So if you're at flea markets or wherever you are, you may want to pick up a few of these cars. We're going to go with the number 11 Astana Hotto. That came out as a Fast and Furious offering a couple of years ago. It sits number 20, where I have 23 cars in right now. It sits number 22 in my rankings. It's going to go up against this Avant-Garde. Let's weigh these guys up real quick. We'll put them on the track, and we'll start calibrating. We won't do too many of these today. 29.9 for the Avant-Garde, and the Astana Hotto, 28 grams. The Astana Hotto is in the far lane to me. The Avant-Garde is in the near lane to me. Bad start. We will do that again up at the starting gate. It's 2092 for that Astana Hotto. Let's take him back up to the top. All right, race 1 over again. We'll switch lanes and start it from up here. Good start. That is Avant-Garde. These cars have been reworked, by the way, guys. 2080 to 2087. So we're going to see something here in this class. Yeah, they didn't work. They didn't run anywhere near these times before rework. So I'm working them from bottom to top. I know we've been doing top-down methods out there. I've been seeing it. I like it. But for this class here, I'm going bottom up, and I'm just reworking everything. And right now, those are times that I've never seen on these cars. So here we go. Avant-Garde with a 7 1,000ths advantage. Another good start. Avant-Garde, 2078. Whew. With 2090. The Avant-Garde moves on. All right. In the 20th position is a reworked Mach It Go. An offering that came out last year. 30.4 grams. For the 20th position. Good start. Mach It Go. Oh, are you kidding me? I'd mentioned in a post about my reworks with Dust. 2061. for the Market Go. That's insane, guys. That's like a top 5 time possibly. That's why if we're talking about dust or liquid, in my opinion, strong opinion, anything under 45 grams, I'm using dust. And this is why. 2061 to a 2078, both are amazing times for those castings. Here we go. Race number 2, 17 1/1000ths advantage. Market Go at the top end. He was beat. He drove around that car. 2069 to a 2075. That avant-garde keeps getting faster and faster. Market Go moves on. And it still may work out for the avant-garde. If some of these cars are slower, that avant-garde is just going to beat its way up in the ranks. For right now, we have 3 more cars to go in this round, and that'll be it for this video. Next up is the Color Changers 67 Camaro. I'm really excited to see this thing run because the wheels reworked amazingly. I've never reworked most of these. A few of those salt shakers I have, but all the other ones, no, I've never touched them. But reworks work. The Camaro 27.6. Let's get this bad boy in the line. Market Go in the near lane. 67 Camaro in the far lane. It's for the 19th position. Good start, all Market Go. That Market Go is nice. Camaro with a 2082 to a 2063 for the Market Go. That's one and done. Yeah, the Market Go is going to be moving on. But for right now, let's get the avant-garde against the 67 Camaro to see who will take the 21st spot. Camaro in the near lane, avant-garde in the far lane. Should be a pretty good race. The avant-garde is running really, really well right now. My money's on it, except if the Camaro breaks in. Here we go. Oh, the Camaro broke in. 2076, still would not touch Market Go. But a 2 1/1000 speed, a great race. Let's switch it up. All right, we'll give it a try from here. 2 1/1000ths and 2076. Good start. Oh, right at the end. 2079 and a 3 1/1000ths beat. I am going to give it to the Camaro. I know it's close. I know he had a little bit bigger beat, but I'm still going to give it to the Camaro. Only because we're talking under 30, and I don't care. And we're talking some of the lowest ranked cars. So it's like, let's be real here. So we're going to give it to the guy that had the faster run in this case. Market Go now goes up against this Lamborghini Huracan from the 500 horsepower series. This thing was quick. Let's weigh it up first, and then I'll get him back in the line here. So Market Go goes in the line. Let's go to the scales. The Huracan comes in at 29.7 grams. They are where they are. Oh, that Huracan. Whoa. Ripped to 2065. Got passed right at the end. Got driven around by the Market Go 2063. We'll try this angle. 2 1/1000ths, 2063. Market Go in the near lane looking good. 2060 to 2068. It is really, really running well right now. None of these cars ever saw times like this. That used to be top 10 times. So as we work our way around and rework our way around, this is going to get really interesting in this class. The Market Go has one more competitor today, and we'll leave it there. This is the Gold Hot Ones Firebird from the 5-pack. Doesn't get any more mint than this. Let's get him on the scales, and man, did his wheels rework well. 26.3. That's insane. Can't wait to see him run. The Mock It Go in the near lane to me. The Gold Hot Ones Firebird in the far lane to me. Mock It Go 2059. It's faster and faster. And 2064 for the bird. Good night. Guys, those were the times that I'd sent to the under 30 race. So I don't know what we're going to see here. I'm using some new product. Yeah, some new dirt for the wheels, and I am absolutely in love with it. Insane. Here we go. Mock It Go with I believe, a 5/1000th advantage and a 2059. Here we go. We're going to start it from up here. Good start. The bird is out. Whew. Whew. 2058. We got to rerun them. I know, oh my God, it's a faster beat, a faster run, but not a bigger beat. Let's run these two again. This is round 2, race 1. Oh my God, so close with that Firebird. 2057 to 2059. Sweet. 2057 is the time set. 2/1000ths is the beat. All bird. He moves on. Crazy. 65 to 67. He takes that spot. Wow. Let's go back to the wheel. All right, I never thought racing for the 17th and 18th position in the 30 and under class would be so exciting. But the times that we're seeing in these cars that I just reworked have been absolutely fantastic. So onward we go. Next time we race, we'll have a few more of these worked, and we'll get this Firebird up against his Avant-Garde, then up against the Thunderbird, and so on. We'll keep it going. Guys, I really appreciate it. Glad to be back. Hope you enjoyed this, and I'll be on the lookout for any videos. I haven't caught everybody's videos, so apologize for that. I've just been following a few guys, but till soon, hopefully, we'll catch you then. This month's going to be a little sketch, but we'll get back into it here come April, or come May, I'm sorry. All right, we're out.